Hello everyone, it's Darren, and I am back in the toy barn. Kathy is behind me over here to the left, and we are doing a little bit of a different take from the toy barn video style today. And the reason is I'm going to be working way over there in the corner to the right where you normally see us filming, because I need to take and clean up some messy, unorganized and cluttery looking action figures that just sort of need every so often a little bit of touch up in the organization, if you know what I'm talking about, you other fellow resellers out there, right? And that's a geeky way to say we got to clean up a mess. I'm sorry. All right, guys, but today has been a busy day for us. We did a video yesterday, which I believe many of you are watching today. This is going to be a video. Are we putting this out for Tuesday, Angel?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're putting it out for Tuesday, so be ready, guys, and talk to us, give us some of those comments, and tell us how your sales are going. Our sales today have been pretty good. I'm not quite sure how many we had today.
12.
We've had 12 so far today, Tuesday morning. Okay, and we've got, hopefully, it's slowed down over the last little bit, so that tells me I've had some breaks on my pages with our eBay server. So that tells me, hopefully, eBay will get done whatever they're doing, and my sales will be coming in hopefully about 7, 8 o'clock, maybe 9 at worst. And we'll get a few more sales towards the end of the evening, and maybe we can get them, run them, and ship them out to the people the next day. Worst case, that'll be a Wednesday job to do, right? But hopefully you guys are looking forward to the 4th of July. I have bought some more fireworks for my kids and grandkids. I'm going to have my kids help me a little bit to light them and run away, because I don't think I can hobble quick enough. And some of them are some big boomers, so you just want to be out of the way when they go off. But I will try to show you some of that firework display that we do for our family and some of our Madcap Toys friends, and we like to show it to you guys because I know some of you guys enjoy it each and every year. But guys, I'm going to pass this off because we got a lot of things for Kathy to talk about and show you what we've sold. We've showed on Madcap Toys. We sold on Posh, and we also sold on Mercari. Madcap Toys Plus has been a little silent today, but we still got some time, so hopefully it'll fire off. All right, Kathy, you ready, Angel?
I'm so ready to see these guys today. Look at you guys! Kathy here, Madcap Toys. I hope you're doing fantastic and you're doing awesome. I did it. I did the Christmas in July. I'm wearing the t-shirt. You probably don't see it. Let me back up a little bit. But you can see the peanuts. You know how you did the Charlie Brown Christmas? Got that going on. I got Charlie here. I've got Snoopy there. And just having some fun today. Y'all look great. You're wearing your Christmas t-shirts, showing them off to me. Also, hey, I think I see a couple of ornaments and some pretty stuff over in the corner there by your TV. It looks fantastic. I'm going to see if Darren can take a picture of me in this shirt and put it in the community so people can see what I've put out here. Of course, you're going to be seeing me in different t-shirts throughout the month, Christmas style for Christmas in July. So excited and celebrating this wonderful month. Before I talk about anything else, so Darren, you had mentioned... we talked about the last video real quickly about what you're going to do with your stores for Christmas in July. How are you setting that up as far as the sales is concerned?
Okay, basically we just have sort of our own little algorithm that we've been playing with.
Right.
Okay, so if you put in, I like this, I like this, I like that.
Right.
Like I did today. I come in today, had 25 people like 25 different items, and then throughout the day I've been having 12 people, 3 people, 1 person. As they come in, we just sort of roll the dice, as it was.
Right.
And it's going to be anywhere from 5% to 50%.
What? 50%?
Now off.
Okay.
Now, guys, here's the way it works. Okay, let me get up here. Don't leave. Okay?
We're not leaving.
Here's the way it works. All right. When I do, let's say, a 5% offer. Okay. That offer is used up and taken out of the kitty, the pile.
The pile.
So anything basically from 6% to 50%. Okay. If I use 50%, that's taken out. Now, when it goes all the way and it meets and all that's done, we'll start over again for the month.
So what you're saying is
there's different offers for different people.
So when someone sends an offer on eBay, you're going to play the roulette game like you did last year.
Right, last year.
Okay.
And
so not every single item is going to be half off.
No,
that would be...
no, because it's impossible to do that. Plus, you've got to make some kind of money. But the idea is, guys, that it's like taking something out. When that number comes up, that's in there. If something comes up at 42%, 42 is out until I go all the way through 5 to 50.
Right.
So it's a one-shot deal for that period of time. Different people get different offers.
Okay. So over the last, well, it's not been 24 hours yet for us, but in the last little bit, have you had any takers on the offer since so far?
Not that I'm aware of, because I don't think people really know what's going on.
They don't know what's going on yet, so it's kind of still early in that respect.
Yeah.
So they think it's normal, but it'll get through, right? It started out a little weird last year, I believe, and then people started getting used to it.
When people start realizing what's going on, they get crazy.
They go nuts. All right, guys. But before we begin and all this other stuff, if you haven't already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, hit the bell for all notifications, because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know. And you know we love your input and comments. They've been great, and we've been following up and love the fact that you guys are kind of engaging with us and getting those questions answered, or telling us if we say, hey, put it in the comments, we don't know, you're responding to that. So thanks so much. What we say, Daren? 12 items, 12 items, I think we said, right?
I think so, Angel. eBay,
Madcap Toys, right? We also sold on Mercari, as well as Poshmark. Madcap Toys Plus, not so much. We did that yesterday in the last video. But like I said, we only have maybe 145 items in there. Roughly about $4,900. So it's just kind of, right now it's a once a weeker kind of a sale thing as we build. But I did put a really awesome 10.5-inch Caraway ceramic frying pan that we got in a pallet. Again, we paid probably $4.50 for it, and comped it. It sells for anywhere between $79.99 to $99.99, so that was really impressive. I've got that listed on the new site. And also, because of the shipping increase, the prices are, as you guys know, are hiking. You know, I try to kind of comp it to make it more competitive, so that way that with the shipping, the buyers can look at it and go, oh, okay. So including with the shipping, it's not going to be too over the top with that. So trying to see where it goes and go from there, right? All right, so we're going to start out with Poshmark. Now, you guys are probably looking at this and going, you showed this yesterday in the last video of Poshmark. I know, right? And it's not the same person. So we sold another one of these Wyoming hoodies. This person bought it direct, and same size, so large. So I think I only have roughly, I think two or three more large left. 3 small and 3 medium. So we are almost out of the Wyomings. But again, like we said in the last video, this would sell normally retail for $34.99. So they are getting a really good buy here. This is the Rivalry Threads 91. That's 1991. Wyoming Cowboys Classic Men's Hoodie Sweatshirt, new with tags, size large. And it's going out to Nathan. Hi there, Nathan. Thanks so much. For $14 plus.
Shipping to boot.
He's back there. He's listening. Shipping to boot. Thank you so much for that. So if you notice, yesterday sold it for $10 plus ship, and this one actually sold it for the price. So no offers were really asked. It got a little bit of a higher deal, a better deal, so made a little bit more profit there. But again, trying to get the rest of these 6 out, because that will give me some storage room to start putting more new clothes that are on hangers that have no home yet, to get up to where they can be hung and stored until they sell. So excited. Thank you so much, Nathan, for that. I really appreciate it. Going out to you in the Tuesday AM while Kathy is doing some more testing at her day job and going through all of that. All right, so now next, can you see me? We are going to move on ahead to Mercari, of course. We got a couple on Mercari, and one of them was instantly after we recorded yesterday, was one of these. So we have been shipping out trading cards and cards of all sorts with Mercari as well as eBay in a standard envelope. We try to make sure that it's got like boarding in it so it doesn't bend or smash, so nobody bends it in the postal service. But we try to make sure that this is well protected in those envelopes. So this is one of them, and it makes it really good as far as least expensive with the shipping. So that's what we try to do. Let's look here. Having a signal problem, so I probably won't be able to get to see who bought it, but it's a 2017 Nika WizKids Hero Clicks card. A lot of people have been asking about these. This is the Harley Quinn. We had 2 different kinds of Harley Quinn cards. You can see her here in the one outfit, and then she has one in a different outfit. But this is the one particular one that someone purchased. And this sold for $5. Really, really nice for those that collect. So we had some people say, hey, since you sell hundreds of Hero Clicks, can you put the card with the Hero Clicks, etc., etc.? Well, Daren didn't get but a lot, not a lot, but a lot of these kind of cards. So he said, no, because if you comp these seem to be really good. People have been buying them singularly without the Hero Clicks and for really decent price. So he is actually listing these separately from the actual Hero Clicks.
Here's another thing too, Angel. Part of the reason we're not, guys, it was a separate buy, so I have to come up with a price setting that will make sense to do that. And I'll be honest, I just don't want to look for each of the Hero Clicks
there's so many.
Put that card with it, and then somebody complain you gave me the wrong one.
Yep,
So
and that's another thing too, to avoid that kind of stuff. But also too, we don't have enough of these cards to go with each and every Hero Clicks that we own. We have 2 big boxes full.
And I'm not an expert on Hero Clicks.
Not a big expert, but these cards we got available in a lot of stuff. And so, yeah, $5 for this card was excellent. Plus ship, that is very, very awesome. Going out to you in the AM. And then we had someone contact me about lunchtime today and said, hey, can you bundle these, combine these on Mercari? Remember we talked about a few videos ago that someone tried to bundle it on their own and honestly, intentionally tried to jip and shipping to cost on our end or cost us double and we had to cancel it. But this person didn't. They said, hey, can you bundle these? If you're able to bundle these for me, I will buy them. And so right then and there, I didn't respond. I went back and found the 2 items really quickly and I put them in a box, in a cardboard box, put them on the scale, figured out what the dimensions would be, what the weight would be. And then I created a new listing on Mercari, bundle for, put her name so she could see it, and then put the price of what it would be, and then of course the combined shipping of what that would be based on weight and dimensions. And then I contacted her through the chat, gave her the link and said, hi, here is the link for purchase. And also I kind of sort of took off about $1.99ish just for gratuity, you know, right? Because I've had these 2 for a little bit, and just to make it work, and put that and listed it with a combined shipping. And sure enough, within what, Daren, maybe about 5 minutes or less.
5 minutes. I don't even think it's that.
We heard the little ding, the Mercari ding that you resellers hear, and sure enough, she took it. So that was really, really awesome. This is from the My Little Pony Silly Looks thing. I think we bought a bunch of these during when the My Little Pony had a movie out, probably what, a few years ago, guessing roughly. And so we got a bunch of My Little Pony the movie toys on clearance, a lot of clearance, so on a retail arbitrage. One of them, of course, is My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Rainbow Dash. As you got resellers know, Rainbow Dash is a pretty popular pony. So if you see Rainbow Dash in more vintage-like boxes or plush, etc., you may consider it, comp it, and consider it. Rainbow Dash is pretty popular. Also, Pinkie Pie was another one in the Silly Looks division. Is also another one type of My Little Pony that's pretty popular as well. So they bought them both for $29.99 plus shipping, of course. And really, really fantastic. So she got both of them off the Jordan shelf. Going out to you in the AM. Thanks so much for that. And coming out, oh, he's got my table all conglomerated there. What are you doing? So let's put this over here real quick where it's not
There's my little bag if you need to.
Okay, well, I'll just shove it under this hoodie.
Okay.
Would that work for you?
That'll work.
Okay, so we're
I'm
going to
just
do that.
trying to get it to where I can start organizing.
So just don't confuse me on this because, you know, it might...
I know you're special.
He knows I'm special, so I might forget what was sold and what hasn't been sold and all that. So, All right, so we did get a coin. Coins always sell every, if you watch regularly, every time the recording starts, I'm selling a coin or two or three or currency, something like that. So we did sell one. It looks probably in the camera dirty, but it's not. Well, it could be a little bit, right? But in the front, if you were to look at it in real life, like standing next to me, it is toned.
Very.
And the coin collectors like toned at times. Not all the time, but at times. So you don't want to do what we did when we first started coin collecting. We would try to find coin chemicals and try to clean it. We thought that would sell it better. It doesn't. The average coin collector likes it the way it is. And so we don't clean coins anymore in that sense.
Leave it alone.
We just leave it alone, leave it the way it is. And then that person, if they purchase it, they want to do that, that's on them at that point. But we don't clean coins anymore. Definitely not. But this is beautifully, it's not quite rainbow tone, but it does have some nice greenish color. And this is from 1942. 1942 silver walking Liberty $50. Heavy average circulated, means it's circulated pretty good. But it is going out to Ken. Hi there, Ken. Thanks so much. For $18.84. So Daren did a slight deal. I believe it was 10 to 15% off. And going out to you, Ken, in the AM. Thank you so much for that. And then something that was old stock that has been around a little bit. Especially had been around in the toy store for a good while, and I do have, I think, one or two different kinds left. But with the Hatchimals, okay, the card looks all the same, right? But what I had to learn is the little guy in the middle is different animals. So this particular one is a green mouse. I also have a purple, I think it's purple and green squirrel in the middle. So you have to know, if you get a bunch of these, you have to know and realize that they're not all the same. The carding might be the same, but you'll have different little animals in the middle. So always be aware of that. This is the Hatchimals Collectibles Season 1 4-pack plus bonus. And then I put in the title Green Mouse so I knew which one to grab, right? And it was found not at the right wall. We actually accidentally moved it in the Olivia shelf. Didn't know that till after we found it. So that's why we're doing some rearranging so that doesn't continue to happen to us. But this is going out to Carissa. Hi there, Carissa. For $19.99. Really nice. My oldest, Ellie, she used to love to break open these shells to see what was inside of them. It was like a fun thing. Kind of like the generation likes to open and reveal stuff, right? In the last 10 years. They like to see what is inside. And so these are really, really fun to collect and just see what's in there. So going out to you, Carissa, in the AM. Thank you so much for that. And moving right along here, I'm trying not to get in Daren's way. All right. And then another trading card, Daren. But this one's different. This one's not a Hero Clicks.
That's Doug, right?
That's Doug. Remember Doug on Nickelodeon now?
Doug is probably the most popular one I have.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
This was in a lot that someone just wanted to kind of liquidate it all. They had a collection of Doug. They had Nickelodeon Ren and Stimpy, which we have. They had just a lot of different Nickelodeon trading cards. So this one's kind of sort of interactive. I'm not going to push on the perforator or anything because it's not ours, right? But it's called the Doug's Nose Bank, and you might not be able to see it in the camera, but it shows on the how-to in the back that you can actually remove Doug's cartoon nose, and right here it's perforated, and then you can actually put your nose through it, or a kid could, and I don't know, I think it's some kind of like funny little thing or what have you, but this one has never been touched, so to speak. Very, very nice and good condition, but really good to collect, because I don't even know if Doug is still on TV anymore, unless it's reruns. He's still on Nickelodeon? Boom or something like that. Okay. So, not really sure, but this cartoon, I think, was in the era of my kids. So, like I said, I didn't know a lot about it. My kids would know exactly about Doug. Adam loved Doug. Okay. But this trading card, like I said, it's 90s trading card. I believe, or early 2000s. I didn't really check. I'll be honest, I didn't check. 93, yes. So it was a year my oldest is born. He's 31. So can you imagine? 31 years old and in perfect condition like this. 1993 Topps Nickelodeon Doug's Nose Bank Activity Card number 6. And we have 6 more of these exact same ones left. So if you're interested, check it out in our Madcap Toys regular store. And it's going out to Julie. Hi there, Julie. Thanks so much. For $4.98. Not too bad for a trading card, for sure. And of course, to help Julie save on shipping, we are also putting it in a standard envelope as she selected. So thank you. Going out to you in the AM. What else we got here? Let's look. These we couldn't really find. Hopefully you can hear us, guys, with the fan. It's getting a little stuffy in here. Not too bad, but Jared's enjoying the 70-some degrees that's going on. It's really, really nice here. A little cool. I think from the hurricanes. Have you all been having some cooler weather from the hurricanes happening? I don't know. They said the next couple of days is supposed to be like this. Then get back really like in the 90s again. This is from Geekism. This came from an Amazon pallet. It is called the Geekism Sport Youth Soccer Shin Guards for kids size small. Of course, these are in a color blue, and I do have other colors available. And they bought 2 of them, so 2 whole packages. So 2 sets of shin guards here. Going out to Eric. Hi there, Eric. Thank you so much. For $23.90. So we do have 4 more pairs of these in this size available. So if you're needing the shin guards, because guess what? 4 more weeks, kids are going back to school, and they're going to start playing football again, right? So best to get these while you can if you can't find them in your sporting goods store. So thank you so much, Eric. Going out to you in the AM. And we forgot, Daren, to look for that connector. We'll have to do that.
I forgot it.
We'll have to do that. We sold a connector. I don't seem to think to see it here, and I'm not going to take you guys' time up on that for sure. I'm looking at it with my naked eye, and I do not see it yet. So that's something Daren and I will have to find after we film, because it is due to be shipped out tomorrow. So I will mention it, and you may not even get to see it on my phone, but it's basically from Apple. It's one of those connectors with the ear pods and all of that. You guys are probably well more educated about this kind of stuff than I am. This is the 2023 Mint Inbox EarPods Lightning Connector. Hey, Dennis, thank you so much. Going out to Dennis. And it sold for $5.93. I do believe from the pallet it was an open box. So sometimes when you get returns and things from pallets, we always have to look at everything to make sure everything is there, everything is intact, and nothing is broken or hurt. So we did that. So I think the reason why we had a little bit of discount is because of the fact that it was an open box. But Dennis, we will find that and get that out to you, of course, in the morning in the AM, of course. And then for currency, we got a little bit more currency here. Darren sold a $2 bill. I noticed it looks like somebody back in the day, don't know how long ago, wrote on it a little bit. Probably as a reminder, back then we didn't think that money would be collectible, but it is. And this is really nice on the back of this $2. It is a 1928. Can you imagine? 1928 8F. Red seal $2 note, average circulated. And it's going out to Al, and guess what? Al is a repeat buyer, Daren.
Hey, thank you.
So if there is a buyer that has purchased, at least on eBay, it'll let us know, within the last 90 days, eBay will tell you that it's a repeat buyer. So they did just that. So thank you, Al, so much. And this one sold for $7.25. Really nice. Going on AM, and I think Daren did a little deal because of the fact someone kind of wrote on it way back in the day. Don't know how long ago, but enough to kind of, you know, put something on it, right? It's not as full blown value as it would be without it there. All right, and then from the G.I. Joe tote, we have from the 80s. Remember the G.I. Joe guys when they had little accessories like this?
Yo, Joe.
Where does I'm going to put Daren on the spot right now.
Yep.
Where does the eel come from?
That comes from, let's see here. That comes from the action figure, I believe, called the Eels.
Okay.
He was a Cobra Trooper, but he dealt in diving in the ocean, basically.
Was it an accessory to a figure, or was it an accessory to a vehicle?
Nope, accessory to a figure.
To a figure, okay.
Basically an army builder.
All right,
Figure.
good, okay. And this was found in the parts tote. This was the 1980s to 2000s Hasbro G.I. Joe Cobra eel pet animal. And it's going out to Willie. Hi there, Willie. Thanks so much. For $3. Amazing. That's really, really good. So I think you had a 5 on it, and Daren had made a deal. Probably a Christmas in July deal.
Yep.
So going out to you in the AM, of course. Thank you so much for that. And lastly, we have another pal buy. So I have, I believe, let's look, 17 more of these little shirts. 17 hanging up. So again, this is something that is, you know, hoping to kind of blow through these, so that way we can put some more new ones up for sure. Hey, sorry guys, we got cut off there. But yeah, we have about 17 more of these little cami tops here. And of course, look, brand new with tag, really nice. And if you were to go to the Target store, you would pay only $3 for this shirt. So we basically we didn't really do a deal. They basically paid what I had listed on it. But of course, they made the shipping a little bit fair, because to compete, you want to make sure that the shipping is good enough that you can put it in something that is going to be affordable for someone to be able to buy it online. Again, women's cami tank top from Wild Fable, size small. And this one's going out to Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks so much. For $3.99 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for that. So, as you can see, Daren is just working away back there, getting some things down. We told you guys we were going to rearrange stuff, didn't we? We did. And while he's doing that, I have been, and won't be able to do it much this weekend because of the 4th holiday, and other things I gotta do, blah, 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 right? Where I am taking things off of shelves in my storage area, wiping things down, putting old stock on the new store, Madcap Toys Plus, and seeing if that kind of helps move the old stock. It has been working. Like I said, we had our last 2 items sell at Madcap Toys Plus and moved it, right? It was kind of sort of invisible on the other site for a long time, and it's moving stuff really well. So new pictures for them, new face, new title, new description, things of that nature. So it's been helping out. So I've been working on that a little bit, been doing great. While Daren's trying to get things kind of fixed up in the toy barn, right? To get things going really well. Good news. Sales results. We did okay last month. We didn't hit where we wanted to be, but we knew that going in. We didn't expect yesterday to kind of hit the ball home with as much as we needed to get it. But we still did okay. And we beat our listing. So we were well over $8,000. I think we were only how much from the $9,000 mark?
Unfortunately, you was on like $64.
$64 away from $9,000 in listings. I mean, that's amazing to me. So we are going to try to do that our best this month, as you know.
That's the goal.
We have the 4th of July holiday and weekend, so things might slow that down a little bit. We're going to try not to, but you know how it goes. But I think we've already started out the last day or two where we've got it, you know, okay strong on that. It just depends on where we're at. So I'm still having to finish listing a little bit. I don't have a lot on personally because I've had to do day job and that, and then of course this, and then packing. So by the time I get done tonight, it'll be, you know, time for bed for office day tomorrow. So trying to help there. We're going to try. What's our goal, listing goal for this month?
It's only 9,000.
It's 9,000. We're going to try now. We did close to 9,000 with me going on a Disney trip last month. So if we just push it together, even through the 4th of July weekend, we could really do something with that. So we're hoping for that. Well, guys, I don't have anything. Do you have anything, Daren, while you're busy back there?
No, babe.
He doesn't have anything. Well, guys, it's been fantabulous. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. And we're going to try to get a video 2 or more in this week so that you see us before the 4th of July weekend. And until next time, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.